So, hopefully, within a few weeks of applying to university, you will start to get responses from those universities. If you've applied to 5 universities, hopefully you'll get 5 responses with universities saying, yes, please come to us. Then you have a choice to make. So you'll either get one of 3 responses from universities, generally. So you'll get a university either saying, sorry, we reject your application, or they will give you an unconditional offer or a conditional offer. So a conditional offer is basically where the university is saying, as long as you meet the requirements of our university and you get the grades you need, you can come to our university. If it's an unconditional offer, the university is basically saying, regardless of what you get in your results in the summer, we want you to come to us. Yes, a university can actually do that. Now, often people will get unconditional offers if they've already done their exams, maybe last year, and they've taken a gap year, and on their application they've put down their actual results. But you can still get unconditional offers if you haven't even completed your year 13 or whatever year you're in. So those are the types of offers that you can get. Now, let's say your universities that you've applied to give you 5 conditional offers. You then need to choose your top 2. You can only respond with a maximum of 2 universities, your first choice and your second choice. Or really it's actually called your firm choice, which is the university that you want to go to if you get the grades, or your insurance choice, which is the university that you are happy to go to if you don't quite meet the requirements of your first choice university and you meet the requirements of your second choice university. So you don't actually have to have a second choice. You can just put one option down, the one you really want to go to. But don't forget that if you don't quite meet those requirements of that first university, your ideal choice, you're left with nothing. And your only option, if you still want to go to university in the autumn, is to enter clearing, where basically you see if there's any spaces left on any of the universities that you really want to go to. I hope you're still with me. Okay, if your choices are unconditional and you want to respond to an unconditional offer, then you can only really put down one choice, because basically you're saying you definitely want to go to that university and you will go to that university, so there's no real point in putting a second choice down. So, how do you actually make the right decision? Well, I always say try and make your mind up before you start to get responses from your universities, and hopefully you will do that once you've been to visit the universities or gone to a virtual open day or something like that. Because that means that you're avoiding the temptation of being drawn in by an unconditional offer. Because it's easy to then respond to an unconditional offer because you can think, well, actually, I don't need to try anymore because they're already saying yes to me. So therefore, you don't need to put as much effort in. But the question is that really the university that you really want to go to? And it's really important that you make the choice that's right for you, based on your ideal criteria for a great university experience, and that you don't compromise on your principles, because it can be a very expensive mistake to make. You'll be going to university for at least 3 years, and it's important that you make the right decision. Otherwise, it can be an expensive mistake, both in terms of money and time. So that's what you can do to help you make your mind up. Or what you can do is, once you've had responses from those universities, you can go to what they call offer holder days. So that's where you get a chance to go back to the university, whether it's virtual or real life, and visit and have a look round and ask questions and maybe have a more detailed look at the university. Because it sometimes can be a few weeks or months even that you've visited the university and maybe you've forgotten what it looks like and so on. So it gives you a refresher and an opportunity to find out more about the university and an opportunity to really make your mind up about where you want to go. So you can go to offer holder days before you make your final decision. So those are 2 things that you can do that will help you to make your mind up. So that's in a nutshell how you can respond to university offers.